Hello, everyone. We are so excited for you to be joining us on this virtual tour of Nicaragua. We wish you were able to be there in person, but we understand with circumstances today, not everybody is able to travel. So what we wanted to do is give you a quick overview of the weekend ahead and also for you to see what it is our on-site attendees are going to be doing. So quickly, I wanted you to meet your hosts of the weekend. So these are the folks that are there. Mike Cobb, he's our CEO and co-founder of ECI Development. In addition, there's me. I'm not there on site personally, but we are going to be doing virtual events with the folks there. In addition, Valeria Espinoza, she's our VP of Operations. Val is on site. And in addition to that, Giovanni Rodriguez. Giovanni is interesting. He lived in Nicaragua. He was born in Nicaragua, made his way up to the States. He was living in Miami for a while, was managing hotels, and then ultimately decided he wanted to move back to Nicaragua and has since started his family there. And for him, it was a pretty personal decision to come back to the country. He wanted to come back to the country where he was originally from and where he was born and wanted to experience life there. So he has a family now there. I would highly recommend listening to the webinar with Giovanni. I'll make sure it's in the library here, but Giovanni gives a great overview of his story and his experience living in the States and in Nicaragua. So just as a quick overview, here is the country of Nicaragua. I have a feeling you probably know where it is by now, but our group is going to be focusing on a few different areas within the country. So I just zoomed in a little bit more on the map. Where you see it says Managua, it's that yellow star with the red box underneath. That's Managua. That's the capital. That's where everyone is flying into. That's where there is the international airport. And then while they're on the tour, they're going to be spending an overnight in Managua. So that will be tonight. And then from there, they'll be making their way over to Masaya, Granada, and then from there going to Grand Pacifica. But Managua is a very interesting place. It's the capital of the country. It's where you tend to find a lot of the big businesses, the shops. I know today they're going to go to the mall. Tomorrow they're going to be visiting the medical center, the hospital, the Vivian Pellis Hospital. It's rated a JCI accredited hospital, which means it meets international standards. It's one of the best hospitals in the world, really, and a lot of people do end up going there for medical tourism. After the hospital, they're going to be visiting places like the grocery store and the hardware store just to get an overview of what life is like there in Managua. From there, they're going to be going to Catarina Viewpoint. I'll show you some photos of there. They'll have lunch at Catarina. They'll also be visiting the Masaya volcano, which is very exciting. And then heading over to Granada. Granada is one of the oldest cities within Central America. In Granada, they're going to visit a chocolate museum, go on a boat tour around Lake Nicaragua. Lake Nicaragua is the largest lake within Central America. Spend the night in Granada, and then from there go over to Grand Pacifica. Grand Pacifica is the star that you see over here on the left-hand side over there by the Pacific Ocean, and they'll be spending the night there, enjoying time, doing property tours, enjoying themselves, lounging by the pool, taking surf lessons if they choose, golfing, whatever it is they opt to do. So here are some photos of some of the events that will be taking place, going to see the Masaya volcano. This is incredible. It's one of the active volcanoes in the region. You are able to go up and see it, and you get a view like you see there on the screen. In addition to that, Catarina is right below, and Catarina is actually a lagoon that was created by a volcano. You are able to swim in it, but during the event, we are going to have lunch there with the overview of the Catarina Lagoon. And then our group will be going to Las Isletas, which are little islands in Lake Nicaragua. There's a boat ride incorporated, and on one of the stops on the boat ride is Monkey Island, where you'll be able to see monkeys. In addition to that, there's the Choco Museo, and this is one of my favorite spots in Granada. It's where you're able to make your own chocolate. It is incredibly delicious, but you go through that process of learning how to make chocolate, customize it so that it's your own, and then you're able to eat it. So this is a photo from the Catarina I mentioned to you, the lagoon, and it's really quite neat. It's a volcanic lagoon. It is crystal clear water. It's incredible. I don't remember how many feet deep the lagoon goes to, but it is incredibly deep, and it is just a stunning, stunning location. And then beyond that, in the distance, you can see another body of water, and that is Lake Nicaragua. So in our next session, we're going to go through why Nicaragua, the top 10 reasons why people are deciding to either live in Nicaragua or own real estate there, and we'll cover that in the next session. Welcome, everybody, and we're really excited to have you on board. Bye-bye.